Hello, here is a simple, informative speech outline for extemporaneous speaking. Extemporaneous speaking means to speak conversationally, use your outline as your guide, and be personable. First, here is the total outline offered for you. It includes the introduction, the body, the conclusion, and the references. When you begin an extemporaneous speech, you want to obviously begin with your introduction. There is an attention getter, a motivation to listen, a thesis statement, and a preview, and then you will transition to the body of your speech. Your intention getter could include a fact, something funny, a statistic, a quote. You could even include a short audio or video. Motivation to listen means that you understand what your audience needs to be engaged. What is it about your speech that makes the speech interesting to your audience? Your thesis statement is a single, clear sentence that tells your audience what your speech is about. Your preview tells your audience your 3 main points. You could have more or you could have less. And then you transition to the body of your speech. Now we'll discuss the body of your speech. In the body of your speech, you will discuss the points that you described in your preview. You'll discuss point number 1, and then you'll transition to point number 2, and then you'll transition to point number 3. Finally, you'll transition to your conclusion. The first part of your conclusion is the review. You will summarize your main points. The points that you made in the body that you previewed at the beginning of your speech, you will now summarize those points at the end of your speech. The second part of your conclusion is to throw it back to your attention getter. If your attention getter was a fact, if your attention getter was something funny, if it was a statistic, an audio or a video, you will reference it in your conclusion. And the third part of your conclusion is the wrap-up. You are going to wrap everything up that you stated, and you are going to thank your audience for listening. Finally, remember to cite your sources. Throughout your speech, if you had oral citations, meaning that you found information from somewhere, you must cite the source.